Welcome back to Cactus Core Plays Zero Escape 999. My name's Kevandre.
My name's Bobby. You kind of fucked up in the beginning there.
It's Zactus Core.
You don't usually fuck up the intro. That's, haha, I'm not the only one.
This is Zactus Zor plays Kiro Escape. Yeah, I'm Kevandre, he's Bobby. So last time we got to the safe ending, which is the penultimate ending for this game. And what we've now done is I've gone back to the flowchart, and you'll recall on the flowchart,
right,
we're
far
at
left
this
side.
Coffin ending on the left side. So you'll recall we got here before. I actually think that this was the first ending that we actually got.
Yes, and then...
Oh no, it was the second one.
Was it?
Yeah, because we were down the right path, and then we took the number 6 door or something. Not the number 1 door the first time.
Anyways, but Santa showed up at the end of here.
Santa showed up, he got the gun, he took June through the number 9 door.
Right.
And so we're with, I believe, 7 and Clover at the moment. Oh yeah, and Lotus and Ace had to go with him too to get through the 9 door.
Right.
So it's just the 3 of us right now.
And the coffin, which we didn't have the code for at the time.
Exactly. The coffin was knocking. And now we know from the last ending that Snake is in the coffin.
Right, dressed in some fancy robes.
He is a fancy lad.
Reason. So,
we're in that church room.
I'm probably going to have to jump between Clover and Snake a lot, which is not fun for my voice, so this ought to be great.
Metal Kumatora. June. So, what do you want to do, Junpei? What do you mean, what do I want to do? We can't... What can we do? What the hell is that?
Shh! Quiet!
Where is it coming from?
There was a snake knocking on my door saying nevermore.
Very strange. I think that's a multitude of things.
Yeah.
Combined together. Could it be?
Come and knock on my coffin.
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin. The cough-up queen is in there.
Oh shit. You're right.
Oh, we gotta lift her out and throw it away.
It's that fucking cough-up queen.
Let's open it.
You're gonna punch her in the throat.
But hell.
What are those muzzles for? For show?
You're telling me to force it open?
Just shut up. Oh, sorry.
Just shut up and try.
Stealing.
Yeah! Damn it. Man, it won't even budge. I am just big boned. I have no muscles. Not another one. Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so.
But we only got that password because she died, so if she's here...
Whoever or whatever is inside this thing wants out, and now. I know that. But hell, without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
So we gotta go back, do the safe thing again. Right? There's nothing here.
Not making this easy, are they? What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? How can we figure it out? I need something.
Fancy coffin close-up. There we go.
Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand. What the hell was that? That voice? Huh? What?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. He pressed the buttons. Right, left, right, left, right, left. One, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Now prisoner 24601. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Huh?
Eh?
Hey, what the hell are those numbers?
Oh my gosh. Are those?
1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1.
It's this motherfucker.
No way! Why? Why are you...
Ah!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Look, I can't scream as Kumatora, okay? That ain't happening. Oh, is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
Snag. You... Why?
Junpei and Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well?
Jeez. Shut up, Junpei.
You're back.
A dinosaur story.
Gently now. My body's still a little weak. Oh, you're back. You're back. You're really here. Oh, you're back. Come now. What's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave. Not as though. You did. I really thought you were dead. Uh-huh. You jerk. Baka, baka, baka. Yeah, had to. Just... Kumatora.
Baka, baka, baka.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now. Thank you.
My Kumatora voice sounds suspiciously like a lot of heart.
In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes.
Rude.
Because of that, you thought I was dead, correct?
Yep.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned you on here. Turned on you here. Sorry.
He turned me on, yes.
Yeah. In this room. Do I have it straight?
Well, I don't know about straight, but... Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Yeah, straight as a triangle.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Like straight most of the time, but when you get drunk, you take a turn.
Oh, yes. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, the captain's quarters had that bald guy that was dead that had the axe in his back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea what happened while I was indisposed. But it's still something of a mystery who did all this. And why.
And how.
And who. And why. What. When. Where.
I agree.
The corpse in the shower room that looked like me. And the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know? You don't know?
Well, Alpha Rad.
Well, that's a different thing, too.
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. Are you a wizard? Like Putin? We need to figure out who that was.
Putin's not a wizard.
He is if he's Rasputin.
That's a huge if, my dude.
But he is.
Oh, okay.
It's R-A-apostrophe-S, Putin. We were spelling it wrong this whole time, and that's, again, we're going back to the Lazarus Pit thing. It's confirmed.
Is it?
Yeah.
100%? Mm-hmm.
Turns out you can do a lot more with the Lazarus Pit than just rejuvenating your youth or dead bodies. It can make you be everywhere, which is how Putin is always wherever Seven is. He's that way for every Russian.
Oh, I see.
So he rounds them all up for his birthday bish at his house, and he does the thing with the electric chair. He's like, I'm going to turn it, and then Sergei's like, I'm going to go do it. But yes, excuse me.
You all right there?
Look, man, I'm gonna miss Seven when we're done with this game, so I'm getting as much in as I can.
All right, fair enough. We're gonna have so much weird ass lore going after this.
Yeah. Did you already say that?
No. I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
I don't even remember.
When were you knocked out? When we split up to look for the red.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on Kadek.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room. I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent. Then, that means it was
0. Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes? How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to press the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was...
Sheikh Zula, the Black Ruler, the old schooler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Her name was the Great Mole Cricket.
Yeah, no. There had been another experiment conducted on the same ship 9 years ago.
We can totally bring back that voice. It's not a problem.
It's retired. It's,
okay.
You know, like a jersey in a NBA.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't have more voices. He retires all mine because they're bad.
Just the Mole Cricket.
Yeah.
And kind of Mapson, because you don't want to do Mapson all the time.
No.
If it's a one-off character, then maybe.
Yeah, it was great for Mapson, where it was like 1 every 3 or 4 episodes he would pop up. That was fine.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
There had been another experiment conducted on the same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Saw the Funyurimpa, morphogenetic field theory.
The pupper.
Yeah, the Funyurimpa, like I said.
The pupper.
The 2 murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game. Zero. He's the ringleader, the person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered.
Colonel, at any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, yes, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you got to tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Yeah, forget it. Let's just get going. Alright, you guys ready to go?
Yeah. Yep.
Ellipsis. Not yet. Huh? Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do... Seven, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us. What do you mean? We don't need... Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Ellipsis. Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here. Fine. Alright, that means the 4 of us can go into the door 9. So, we know that already, it's obvious. Obvious, yeah, you're right, it is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet? What?
Zero's bracelet.
Why did you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm going to call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarter Cap. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet.
Hey, we're Caps too.
Nice. Though the beginning question... so the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever.
Wrong lever.
I knew it. Now, what does this tell us? Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work? No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a third asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register. Looks like you're right. See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then, what number is it?
Let's find out. Scan the bracelets with this combination. So it was 6 before, so we need to make 9 with the 6.
Yes.
So we need a thing of 3.
Or 12.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's see. What's Junpei's?
5.
So 7 in Junpei, right?
7 in Junpei?
And that would get us 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus the 6 would be 18.
Okay. Let's try 7, me and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
There we go.
Okay, it opened. The door opened.
What? Why? What does that mean?
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6. But doesn't it say 0? This isn't a 0. Symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O. Oh!
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it. I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yep.
Does that mean that there are 2 people with 6s? There is, most likely, only one person with a 6. But I don't get it. What about June? Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped. In other words, June's real number is...
Number 9? Number 9?
That seems the most likely. Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap. Why would you say that? Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know when I'm writing, okay, Snake? And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into, and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. If you switch 9 and wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8. Snake. Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list? What do you mean? You're talking about 3, right? Oh, fuck, that's you.
You're
God
talking
damn it.
about 3, right? Do not take my lines.
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. What about it? That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first one to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question, why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's real number 7. Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Duh, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Oh. Thank you. That is exactly right, 7.
I'm glad you could see it.
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0. No way. Santa is 0? And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3. They cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the nonary game this whole time.
Precisely. So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing? I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis is correct.
Oh, you're Clover. I don't know what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, we're getting excited at the end and we're not double checking the names.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean that there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case...
Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
Yeah.
Do a barrel roll.
It's right there. Rip. Gentleman who said that.
Oh,
died a few weeks ago.
Did he?
Yeah. He was also the soldier in Team Fortress 2, but he was Peppy Hare in Star Fox.
Oh, that is sad. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel kind of bad. Thanks, Captain Bringdown.
That's alright. Alright, let's keep going.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry. That's how I like it.
Not as dry as me when I hear that Russian accent.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
not so good then. Let's head down. Hey, it's a...
Huh. This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
You said Uranus.
Yeah, I did. Good point.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Don't turn
Yeah.
around. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And the card reader this time. It's the... Oh.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
Ha! Oh shit! Talking about libraries,
Yeah.
hot damn! Can we just stay here? Wow!
Wow.
Wow! It's totally full of books.
There's so many, I don't know where to look. Alright, if we want to get through the door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay. Very well.
Sure thing. Good, let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry! Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge.
Oh yeah.
As he began his search, for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind.
Because the Forest of Knowledge is the library. See, go way up.
That's what I keep saying. Okay.
So we got the thing on the desk.
There's a note on that table.
Lights to the books. Huh. What does that mean? Interesting. Well, intelligence often hides itself in darkness. Have you ever thought about the pages of a book?
Never.
Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next? they spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself. Well, that's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say.
You alright, Snake? I mean, I know you've just been hanging out in a coffin.
No. Oh, shit.
What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish.
Hey, what if we, switch them around?
Switch them around?
Yeah. If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. I wonder what it could be.
Open here, find bulb.
How about this? It's like putting those books in the right order. Open this thing right up. That was a piece of cake.
Hooray! You did it, Junpei. I guess that turned out well enough. So the letters from the titles... So the letters from the titles spell out, open here, find bulb.
Not a bulb.
The light bulb looks like it's brand new. And it's really big, so it'll make a lot of light. That's not how light bulbs work, but generally, yeah.
It is now. No. Okay.
LED bulbs are very tiny, and those little fuckers are bright. I hate them.
Property values going up in space too these days? Man, guess times were tough for aliens too.
This one says cosmic inflation.
Supersymmetric string theory and 10-dimensional space-time.
String theory is bullshit. They're just talking about superstring theory. It's a theory of reality where... how to explain? It says that all the elements of the universe are governed by the vibrations and harmonics of tiny supersymmetric strings. I don't like string theory. I actively hate it.
What's this? An overview of conformal field theory.
Well, it's a theory that posits an invariant quantum field where conformal transformation can take place.
Knock it off with the science voodoo stuff. Stay away from the voodoo. You trying to put me to sleep?
That voodoo you do.
Theory of general relativity, huh?
There you go, that's the good stuff. Oh, I know this one. That's Einstein, right? Quantum gravity. 7, do you have any idea what this is?
How about you start by using real words? Then maybe we'll get somewhere.
That's a good point.
All that's here is Faraday's laws of electrolysis?
Electrolysis, yes. I believe that's going to be about electrolysis in an electrolyte solution. These particular laws were set down by Michael Faraday.
Yes, he was in a cage just like Schrodinger's cat.
Yes, he dealt a lot with electricity, and he was pretty damn good.
A kid's book here?
Far better than I was. Electricity is one of those things that I just don't fuck with.
Yeah, no thank you. It looks like it's a children's story about Native Americans.
Huh? Don't you think a random book like that is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it.
Yoink.
Cowboys and Indians.
This one has some Native Americans on the cover. Or just one, really.
Yeah.
Hey, Junpei, take a look at this one. Native Americans, huh? Maybe it's got some... What?
Wow!
Some letters.
Some fine kill.
You owe me some letters. What's that? This one of them puppet books.
Kit Kat bar is robbing you of chocolate.
LRK. That doesn't mean anything, does it? Well, you could make them like Curl or Carl.
Coral.
Carl. These books all seem to be about history.
What's Hellenism?
I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. Hey, look at this. This book's called Greek Mythology. Damn, that thing's huge. Can't imagine anyone's actually read the whole thing. Pretty sure it just put me to sleep. This one's called History of the Western World.
Well, I'd assume it's about European history.
Yeah. Just gonna leave it at that, Snake. Doesn't seem like you. I don't care about Europeans.
Oriental history? Maybe this one's about China's 4,000 years of history or something.
Hey, Chinese history and Oriental history aren't the same thing.
That's true. History of the medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot.
Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in the history book. I mean, you could. You'll find Shakespeare in a lot of them.
Hold on.
A history of Buddhism.
Look, this one says cultural heritage of Rome.
Bet that's gonna be serious inheritance. Turndian creatures? Seems a little fancy for some kind of prehistoric critter. Not to mention most of them were likely reptiles and amphibians. Without hair, I can't imagine they had much need of perms. It's got nothing to do with this. Yeah,
That's some shit you would say.
that is some shit that I would say. I also thought that.
This one, it looks just like that picture book from earlier. The one with the pop-ups.
You think they're part of a series or something? They do have the same binding. Baseball.
Okay.
Fundamentals of baseball.
There's a baseball on this one. Come on, Junpei. Let's see what's in it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably baseball. Whoa! No head?
This is a pop-up book. It's got the letters H-E-A-D popping out of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go on. That's un-Uchikoshi-like.
Yeah.
There aren't any other books that look suspicious.
He probably just doesn't care too much about baseball, but he knew we had to include it.
Yeah.
So.
Functions of the human brain. Huh. I guess this is a book about the nervous system?
I'd love to ask you to read it to me, but I don't think we have the time. I'm kind of curious about it, too. There's got to be a reason why people connect with each other, you know?
Principles of monkey behavior. Huh. Doesn't say anything about typewriters.
Hooked on monkey phonics. I'd imagine that's a book describing praxeology studies on monkeys. Monkeys are very similar to humans evolutionarily, so I imagine the research was fruitful. Oh, look, Seven. Here's a book that's perfect for you. It's called Correlation of Muscle, Bone Density, and Bone Strength.
You're just saying that because it says muscle.
Yeah.
This book is just called Dissection. This bookshelf must be all medical books.
From what I can tell, it sounds as though these books have been organized by genre. This library must be massive. I'm rather impressed by how well organized it is.
Yeah, me too. Like Jesus.
Right, Dewey Decimal ain't got shit on me.
Human equilibrium theory. Human anatomy.
Regeneration of internal organs.
Is that a thing?
Kind of.
Ancient gladiators. What's this book doing here?
Maybe they were Fuck, hold on. My throat
I
got
agree.
weird on that
I'm
one.
gonna have a
Yeah.
fine little bevy in between here. Been talking a lot today.
Colonel, Metal Gear. Sorry. Maybe they were researching human physical limits across history.
Look, this one's called the Recreation of Lost Human Functions. You think they're talking about if you, like, lose part of your body, then you can grow it back?
Huh. I don't think so. Maybe they're talking about reconstructing abilities that humankind once possessed. In other words, they may be talking about cultivating a sixth sense.
Dissection Atlas, huh? This whole shelf is full of medical books. Alright, and then look at this one. Or did we? Yes, we did.
Yes.
So... this, yep, okay. So I think we looked at all of these now.
Now we gotta go downstairs. Okay. And oh, hey, look.
Dad kind. What the hell is this?
Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work.
Yeah, it's me. I am a Swedish, actually. Owen, huh? UN Owen? I know that guy.
Yeah. Owen isn't enough to go on.
UN Owen was her.
Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary. Sheldrake?
Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake...
Huh? No idea.
Liebernese?
This book is in German. It looks like it's the complete works of something.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. That's fair.
Fair enough. That's a weird book, Junpei. Indian mathematics. That's funny.
Why is that funny?
It says Riemann hypothesis. What is there to hypothesize about with a Riemann? Isn't it pretty straightforward? Heavens, no. There are many factors. Length, girth, lubrication, or lack of.
Snake, please.
It's an exciting and rapidly growing field.
What are you talking about, Snake?
Wow!
That's a fine response, Clover. This one's gold box conjecture. Conjecture? What's it about? Like magic or psychic stuff or something? Right, I bet it's about jewelry, isn't it?
It may have an odd title, but it's actually a very respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory.
Sorry I said anything. Look, let's not get into this right now, okay? Algebraic number theory. Math, huh? There's another one like that over here.
You mean something like primary number theory, or analytical number theory, or geometry? Oh my gosh, how did you know? Nobody said anything about those. Well, number theory is usually split into 4 chief disciplines. If there's a book named Algebraic Number Theory, I took a wild guess that the other 3 would be there as well. Looks like I was right.
Pythagorean theorem. This is a famous one. It's about the dude who invented triangles.
Sounds like there are a number of math books in this section.
Modern Japanese literature, huh? Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kinda nice, you know? Brings back good memories.
I guess even people like Seven were kids once.
No shit, you little brat! Shut the fuck up! Hey guys, cool it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. It's all I can read.
Tales of Old Japan.
It's got a magic wand on it. Okay.
Is that a magic wand or like one of those little kodadama?
Yeah, it's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah. So, what's inside? Well, aren't you going to open it?
Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside. Smart. Whoa! Saphive.
Yes.
Looks like another pop-up book. This book has an S, an E, and a dash, and a number 5 sticking out of it. I might be impressed if I was 5.
The fuck?
Yeah, agriculture and historical organizations in folklore. What's this? Origin of Japanese folklore? Looks like there are a bunch of books about Japanese culture here. Mostly ones about folklore, though.
Well, folklore can cover a wide range of subjects. History, urban life, religious trends, environmental changes, oral traditions.
Oral traditions, Snake?
Yeah. Oral traditions that concern lubrication, or lack thereof.
A fine Riemann. Yeah.
Folklore can cover all those things, if you know where to look. This looks pretty deep.
Cool. There are books here in all sorts of languages, but there's something suspicious about the shelf on the left. This bookshelf has sort of a glass inlay. It's pretty big, but there's only 6 books on it. That seems kinda weird.
Hey, it looks like there's something on the bottom. I can't really see it though. The glass is all foggy.
Yeah, where's he at?
He's right there, sleeping on the bed.
Very fine.
Got his little face covered with his paw.
Cute.
Right, being totes adorbs.
In the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around until you get the right ones to open it? What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give it a shot. Yeah, I don't know what these numbers are. Oh. I guess they did. 632415. Good thing for that hint, because I would have not figured that out.
You did it, Junpei. Yay!
More like June Yay, am I right? Whenever I see Akane. I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright?
It's another bulb. It feels like a light bulb.
Pretty high wattage, too, unless I miss my guess. This should generate quite a bit of light. All 6 books seem to be pointing at the cylinder number lock. Yes, okay.
That's fine.
So...
Where are we missing a bulb?
I think so. There are 3 lights in this thing. They aren't very bright, though. Hey, didn't we find something really powerful light bulb earlier? Why don't we put it into one of those lights?
Yeah. Well, it'll get a lot brighter, but... But if there are 3 lights, that means 3 light bulbs. There won't be much point unless we can replace all 3 bulbs.
We need 3 light bulbs, huh? Alright, so we've got 2. I think we've seen everything down here, right?
Yeah, unless you check out the big metal door.
This iron plate is bolted down. I don't think it's a door, I think it's just a wall.
Rude.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw all these. Energy theory, huh? I don't even understand the damn title. Looks like this shelf's all science and technology. Can we go up here? This book is called Mind Swap.
You mean you could, like, change bodies with someone?
Only on Fridays and if they're particularly freaky.
Well, I guess I wouldn't mind switching bodies with my brother Junpei too much. But I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me.
What the hell? Like I never want to swap bodies with little brat, like...
Hey, were you just imagining it? You were!
Duh.
You fucking pervert.
Shut up, it wouldn't be so bad. Well, he wasn't the only one. Oh, Junpei, horny boy.
Yeah.
Teletemporation and telepathy? What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of teletemporation.
It refers to having the ability to travel through time.
Elsai Congaroo.
This one says the golden rabbit and the moon on it. Does that mean it's about a rabbit that lives on the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about?
Well, it looks like Uchikoshi and Zero played Super Mario Odyssey years later and then came back in time with teletemporation to write this game.
Sounds like.
That's the only logical theory.
It's talking about the Judas tree that is said to grow on the moon, according to Chinese legend.
Kitab al-Azif? Man, they've got some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one.
Who's that? Some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. I know I fucked that one up. Sorry. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon.
Oh. So these are all occult books and stuff.
Okay. This one says Transition of Extinct Species.
We need to hurry it up, or we're going to end up in the pages of a book like that.
Good job, Snake.
Paleontology? This one's about fossils, right? Ammonites are pretty nasty looking.
Gotta go take it to Blathers.
Yeah.
Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks?
Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection.
I was just trying to make a joke.
I don't think you were.
Dude, hippie chicks? Really? The Theory of Evolution. Heck, even I know this one. This is the Darwin Guide, huh?
Well, yes and no. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Origin of Species. In it, he put forth his theory of evolution.
Yeah, I remember that part. He called it natural selection.
Exactly.
Theories of the Cambrian explosion? Did the bomb go off near somewhere called Cambria?
Wrong kind of explosion.
And Coheed was there too?
Yeah. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period. Research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still something of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them.
Introduction to geology, huh?
Man, I'm just gonna go ask fucking the other Kevin about geology if I need something like that.
Oh, yeah?
That was his major.
Random.
Environmental science with a focus on geology.
Well,
dude knows.
If you see it, lick it. That's the answer to geology.
What?
That's what geologists do. They lick all sorts of shit they find, and they can help determine what they found.
Yes.
Through licking it.
I suppose that's true, but that's probably not the safest thing to do.
It's pretty common. It's what they really do.
Thinking about the Earth, even when you're on the ocean. Kind of romantic in a way, I guess.
I heard someone say lick it.
Lick it good.
Creatures of the South Seas, huh? I wonder if this one's got pictures of colorful fish and stuff. Micrographia? Micrographia.
Ah, yes. Robert Hooke's famous work. First published in 1665. He built a microscope and examined insects, inorganic substances, and other things too small to be seen in detail by human eyes. He then drew pictures of many of the things he'd examined, and published them in a book. I'd hazard a guess this shelf is concerned with natural sciences.
Why did mankind lose their tails? Junpei, do you know what this one's about?
Yeah, it's about how we're all, bred down from sands.
Yeah. Why are you asking me? I didn't even know we had tails to lose. Maybe you should ask a human with a tail.
Mankind's ancestors most likely lost their tails as they were no longer useful, and the nutrients required to grow them were better put to use elsewhere. At least, that's what I read. I was rather young. I may have remembered it incorrectly.
Huh? Why the hell would the kid be reading a book like that? Is a fan of Goku.
Yeah.
We already got here. We already got these.
Yep.
That. I already saw this.
Yeah, and we did the ones around it. Far right?
Shut up. Alright. It's the same thing. The black hole hypothesis. Gamma ray astrophysics.
I guess this bookshelf has an astronomy theme.
History. Okay, saw those. And that would be those. We came over here. Automated robotic assembly line techniques? Huh.
What's that? Some sort of comic book? Jeez, I guess boys really like that stuff, huh? No, you're thinking of a different sort of robot. This book is talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars.
Communication and computer science, huh?
That's a pretty generic title. To be honest, it's so vague, I don't really know what it might be about.
An overview of photochemistry?
I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay? Oh,
looks like there's a whole lot of space behind these books.
Look, Junpei. I think there's something hidden behind the books. It's a bulb. We finally found the third one.
This is a brand new light bulb. Looks like pretty high wattage one too. Just want to see what's up here too. What's that one called? It says Foundations of DNA and Genetic Engineering. Cool. No. Don't shove! I'm not kidding, don't push me! What the heck, man? I wasn't gonna, but now that you bring it up. Yes, you fucking goose. Alright. So this boy.
Yes.
Alright, so there are 3 lights in here. I'm gonna change these bulbs. Now they should. Whoa. Those light bulbs really make a difference. It's pretty bright in here now. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that look like they can be used as music stands. Okay, how about we try putting these picture books on the stands? Then...
Awesome! It looks like it worked.
Way to go, Junpei! Good job, buddy.
There's something projecting on the bottom.
These letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrake 5. Boop. Boop. It says Sheldrake on the spine of this book. It's got the volume number written on the lower part of the spine. Yes, 5. Oh, do I need to observe that first? Excuse me. Just fucking Schrodinger ass motherfucker. Sheldrake 5? Granddad! I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think I was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look. Okay. No.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He had a rather interesting theory. He made this Funyurimpa. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance. Which is apparently confirmed, since Garrison seems to think everything that I'm thinking at the same time. This motherfucker. I don't know how he does this.
You sure it's not just because we don't change up our jokes all that much?
No, not even that. Just like stuff that's completely unrelated. Like, to anything that we said on the channel. He texts me about it like 10 minutes later. And I'm like, motherfucker, you following me around like Seth MacFarlane again? I don't think he is. It's the morphogenetic field is the only answer.
No, it is not.
So, I mean, it's confirmed. Just like that time that Cassie texted me when we were first dating, and she was like, hey, guess where I am? And I had not heard where she was going. We'd never talked about this place before, but I said Chuck E. Cheese. And I was right somehow. And she's like, how the fuck did you know that? We never talked about it before that. She went to Chuck E. Cheese, and she told me to guess, and I guessed right, and I have no idea why. Morphogenetic field. Confirmed.
You know what happens when friends play Pictionary together? It's like cheating, I swear to God.
Okay, we weren't really dating that long at that point, because she was still in Massachusetts, and it was only like a few days at that point.
That's nice. Here's the thing, though. My family used to have a get-together weekend for like the aunts and uncles and all that, and one of the popular games was Pictionary.
Right.
So it'd be like couples thing. Well, one time, my Uncle Carrie, who isn't like blood Uncle Carrie, but he's better than all my other uncles, so, you know, Uncle Carrie, he joined up because he didn't have anything else to do that weekend. And my dad has been drawing since he was a kid, and my Uncle Carrie has seen all of his drawings.
Right.
So they played Pictionary. My dad would draw a line, and my Uncle Carrie would know, oh, he's drawing it in that direction, or it's curved this much. Dog.
Yeah.
House. And just bang, got it right off the bat.
Right.
My mom was jealous, and my Uncle Carrie wasn't allowed to play that with my dad anymore. Yeah, it wasn't morphogenetic field. Sometimes things just happen.
It could have been.
You pick up on patterns.
But yes, when you know somebody for forever, that's different. Right? Yeah. Like, you could probably think the shit that I would say, right? Because we hang out every day.
Yeah.
But, like, well, I mean, I guess I talk to Garrison every day. But still, it's still kind of random shit that we've never talked about and he would never know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Also, don't play Cards Against my parents.
What about Cards Against Humanity against your parents?
No.
No?
Straight up.
All
Not
right.
gonna. Number one, my dad is way funnier than both of us combined.
Oh, okay.
Number two, my parents cheat together. They are cheating little bastards when it comes to cards.
Fuck that
It's
noise,
super not fair. They swear they're not. I'm like, whatever. Anyways. Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did.
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Ha! That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
Girl.
Going through my mind.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You did? Why?
Well.
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that about the experiment.
Ha! Very well. Fine. I'll tell you everything.
And that's a good tease for next time.
Yes, we're going to stop right there because it's been a long episode and I need to go get some more bevy before I do a long speaking session with Snake's voice.
Yes.
So, that works.
It's a fine dangly bit. So, think about our dangly bits until next episode.
Yeah. Unless you don't like thinking about our dangly bits, then think about Garrison's.
Snake's dangly bits. Well, look, we're specifically talking to Garrison. I don't want to tell him to think about his own dangly bits.
I mean, he should.
Oh, yes. Take care of yourself. Search for lumps.
Right? All that stuff.
Yes.
If you need help, contact your girlfriend. I'm not helping you with that.
Not me. Don't call me.
Right.
Call your special lady friend. It's my special lady friend, man.
Yeah.
Or, Dr. Gupta.
Yeah.
But
everybody knows Dr. Gupta.
Yeah, Dr. Gupta.
Anyways, we should probably do our shout-outs and
This
stop being
is just
fucking
a
idiots.
fucking mess of a channel.
Yeah. My shout-out is going to go towards Tostitots Queso Blanco chip dip. Because we were at Walmart last week, and they didn't have it. They just had the Walmart brand, and I was very upset. I did not realize how much I relied on Doritos Spicy Nacho Chips and Tostitos Queso Blanco.
I was kind of
Queso
surprised
Blanco.
at how upset he was about it, too.
Right? I really wanted it, and they didn't have it, and I was like, motherfuckers. So, I settled. I was like, fine. But then we went to Walmart earlier today, so that way we can do our weekly food thing and minimize contact with people.
Which sucks, by the way, when it's hotter and you're wearing those masks.
Yeah. Fuck. But then they had it, and I was just like, oh, yes. Grab that shit up. So I'm very happy that I have it. I really did not realize how much I liked it. So I want to do a shout out to it. I like it. It's the best Tostitos dip. If they made a habanero version, that would be even better, but they don't.
Bastards. Alright, so I'm going to do a shout out to Strictly Limited Games. Which is like limited run games. They basically take digital-only games and then print them on physical copies with, official boxes and art and inserts and stuff like that. Specifically, I'm doing a shout-out to Strictly Limited because this morning they put up for Coffee Talk. And I did it. So, I'm going to get Coffee Talk on Switch physical, even though I already beat it digital 100% on Xbox when it first came out. And I'm just like, you know what? I've bought so many games that I didn't end up liking, and I've got them on my shelf. I'd like to have more games that I actually know that I like already. So I definitely invested in getting the physical version of Coffee Talk, and I'm excited to get that. I'd like to one day pick up the physical version of Valhalla, but I missed that one, which is irritating. I can still import it from Japan, but that's pretty expensive to do that. And with the COVID stuff, that's going to take 10,000 years to get here anyway. But anyway, so yes, shout out to Strictly Limited. I'm going to be following them. And I also found some other ones similar to that I'm following too. There's one that even has Xbox games, which is pretty nice. None that I cared about, but still, I appreciate that they have them. Because most of them don't. It's like, yeah, here's a physical release of on Vita and on Switch and on PS4. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. Next time, we'll hear about the experiment from 9 years ago.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, folks.
See ya.